Hello and welcome to the Shropshire Ghost Tales. I am your host, Galactica Transtica. This short episode is going to reflect back on some of the episodes of last year and give you listeners a glimpse into some of the places where I'll be going to examine in the new year. Firstly, I would like to wish you all listeners a happy new year. With that being said, last year we visited Royton 11 Towns, near the town of Shrewsbury. I found this particular site very interesting, as I had never seen a castle in the same grounds as a churchyard before. But apparently this is a trend in the medieval times, having a castle not far from the church and burial sites, as I found out after doing some background research. At another site near Shrewsbury called Acton Burnell, I discovered the same practice, with the church not being far from the castle itself. I also discovered that a number of graves at Acton Burnell belonged to some of the sisters that had worked at the nunnery near Shrewsbury. Sisters work for the church along with nuns, monks, priests, etc. A sister is usually above a nun in the hierarchy, and in medieval times they cared for the sick. That's why our modern day hospitals have kept the name Sister, as it originates from when the people were cared for by the Church of England. If you would like me to go back to Royton 11 Towns and film a ghost hunt there, please let me know in the comments section on YouTube. You can find me on YouTube by typing Galactica Transtica in the search bar. I have most of my episodes of Shropshire Ghost Tales on there, as well as music and music tutorial videos for those interested in that. Many paranormal investigators have been there and have at least found something at Royton 11 Towns. Whilst we're talking about churches, in the next episode I will be visiting and researching about a church not far from Bridgnorth in Shropshire, England, as apparently it has an interesting story as well as some ghost tales for those who enjoy that aspect of the podcast. Before I say any more and spoil the episode, let's move on to Buildwas Abbey. This site is particularly interesting and well worth a visit. It is free to get in and offers some interesting content. Whilst I was there, I was able to pick up a ghostly apparition using the GhostTube app, which is again shown on YouTube. Furthermore, after doing some research, I discovered that the Buildwas Bridge was originally built by the monks from the abbey, and then after years of erosion and a massive earthquake which occurred in Buildwas in the 18th century, it destroyed the bridge. Afterwards, Thomas Telford built another bridge there from cast iron. This was the second iron bridge in the world, but after time it started to disintegrate, with the ground being so active. Eventually the bridge became unsafe and was taken down and replaced with a suspension bridge in the 1920s. If you like these podcasts, please give us some support by subscribing to us on YouTube. So remember, it's Galactica Transtica, which you need to type into YouTube to find me, as any money that is made goes to Cancer Research UK, as this year I will be raising money for the charity. All it takes is you to click on subscribe, and it costs you nothing to subscribe. If you have any comments on places in Shropshire where you would like me to visit and research, please feel free to leave me a comment on YouTube or Podbean, or email me directly at jtranshuman@yahoo.com. That is jtranshuman@yahoo.com. Before I go, I would like to give Love Madeley a shout out, as they have helped me get more supporters for the channel, so thank you so much. See you soon.